Look at him. Allow. Shut up. So last and final. Next time I don't allow you. Take care. Now coming to the point back, I am going to say identity matrix I want to create. Let's go to the place. Students, when you come late, you are only losing. I don't lose single NP from my packet when I allow. Come on time. Try to understand. Try to have some discipline in the life. That is my advice. Time means time. Subject means subject. Movie going, enjoying means enjoy. Don't read Python notes there. Whatever you are involving, you try to involve. Go to the place. Now I'm going to introduce identity matrix. So here, create an object of create an object of ND array by using identity function. Identity function. How to create? Import numpy as np. Numpy as np. Now I'm taking a is equal to np dot identity of I'm writing 3. Identity of what? 3. That will be taken as what? N, M, whatever it is. And the D type also to be taken. D type. You know D type? By default, it is taking as a float. It is taking as a float. Don't worry about it. Actually, I mentioned what a form of what? Matrix. They will take some parameters to identify the economy status. Above this, they are called some stages. Below to that, they are going to be called as what? Below to that stage. And the middle of it are going to be what? 3 layers they want to decide. For that case, it is going to be taken into the consideration. This purpose of matrices is not for doing mathematics to get 10 out of 10, 9.8, 9.7, not for getting CGPAs. It is for what? To identify what? The applications. Did you understand my examples? So if when you go for economy status project, if you do it, they will go for it. You take an example of what? Banking you take it. All customers in the bank are called what? Elements in the bank. Bank is called a matrix. There are going to be identified customers. They will say the customers who do 5 lakhs transactions above and below 5 lakhs transactions, they will prepare a matrix. Did you identify that? So that kind of identification below and above and middle, 3 layers if you want to decide for large samples, we go for what? Unit matrix we go. Are able to understand, students? Well, this is called which matrix? Which matrix? Right, students. Print of, dimension of, I'm going to take a dimension of ND array. ND array, A is equal to A dot what? Ndim. A dot ndim. A dot ndim. Now I'm going to write it. Print of what? Shape of ND array. ND array. Regular story. A dot what? Shape. A dot shape. Are you able to follow? What you give, my dear students? 6. And what you are getting here? 6 comma 6. Hence, identity matrix is one of the square matrix. Come on, open your mouth. Why are you not saying problem? Huh? Spell out first. Square matrix. Because of not speaking, your 22 years is becoming silence. Now speak out in my class. Try to do something in your life. What is the 6 comma 6? Rows and columns. What is the dimension? 2. Now I am going to apply. This is an identity matrix. D type is done. Now I'll go to the another thing. Go to your place, my dear students. Speak out. Don't sit quiet and calm. Go to this place. Run as administrator. I am taking here import numpy as np. Numpy as np. Help of what? Np dot identity. Identity. Documentation. Come on, guys. Function. Help on function. Identity in a module. Module what? Numpy. Module numpy. This I did not write. Who wrote? The people called what? PS NumPy organization. Right? help on function identity in a module called what? NumPy is a module package. Module it is. Now coming to the point of it, identity. What is this now? N. What is N? Number of rows or number of columns. D type is equal to what? None. By default, it is taken as what? Float. No problem. That star indicates what? Variable number of argument values it can take. Star concept is already explained. Double star concept also explained. Double star concept is called what? Keyword variable length. Single star concept is called what? Variable length. In my Python class, how much important it is, you understood. Now come on, returns an identity array. Identity array means identity matrix. Well, the identity array is a square array. That is called a square matrix with what? Once on what? Main diagonal. Main diagonal is nothing but principal diagonal. Once you know the concept, document understanding is dead easy for you. Int is called what? Come on, n is called what? Number of rows. Also what? That is called n into n output. You're getting n into n output or not? Like that, you have to learn documentation. Without syntaxes, without documentation, if you learn it, problem for you. So it is going to give you D type is an optional. You by default is what? Learn. And you have seen practically. What you learn? Try to get from official source. No middle. XYZ website to PQR website to. These are all called what? Mediators. They written something. If you learn that knowledge out of order, direct from source, official, correct or not? Yes. Now coming to the point back, they are giving what is an output? ND array of what type? N by n with principal diagonal set to be what? 1. And all others are what? Below the principal diagonal are called what? Below principal diagonal elements, above principal diagonal element, that is called upper matrix and what? Lower matrix. Did you understand? Lower matrix element 0, upper matrix elements is 0, and middle of the principal diagonal elements is called 1. That is called which matrix? Identity matrix. Beautiful. Now see, identity of this one. Now it is available. By default, it is coming. Only one example. Under D type conversion, they are giving simple one example. And see here, we got it. Are you understanding, students? Yes. Now I'm asking a question. Can I create a three-dimensional identity matrix? Can I create three-dimensional identity matrix? Can I answer my question? Can I create three-dimensional identity matrix? Put some pressure to the brain, students. No. No. Here only n is given. N is given. That is 3 means 3 by 3. 4 means 4 by 4. 5 means 5 by 5. There is no 2 comma 3 comma 3 is not there. So definitely it is going to be wrong answer. Are you able to follow? If you want to test it, students, all of you, I am going to write it here. I am saying 2 comma 3 comma 3. 2 comma 3 comma 3 comma 3. What is this meaning? Two matrices. With this, we are going to get a big error. Tuple object cannot be interpreted as an integer. Because the first parameter in my help, if you look at guys, it is called what? N is what? But I am passing what? Tuple. Is it a wrong parameter or not? Wrong parameter. That's why it is which error? Type error. Everything Python only. NumPy is dead easy once you know Python. Understand now? So I mean to say, I'll keep a comment. We can't create. See here, I'll write it. We can't create 3D identity matrix. Identity matrix. That's all. Done. This is about NumPy kind of ND array kind of thing. I am going to write it when you come to my place. Syntax. What is this now? Variable name is equal to NumPy dot identity of n comma. What is this now? D type. Enough. No need to write star and all those things. You've seen already, right? When you go to an interview, You explain the example, show the documentation also. You know how to see the documentation? You know how to give the example? You know how to tell the concept? Show all the three. Interviewer will say, beautiful. Correct or not? What else is left out? That is only left out. Done. This is about the concept of what? Identity. Here N represents what? Here N represents what? Rows. Here I am writing. Here N here I am writing. N represents what? Number of what? Rows or what? Columns. It will be taken as rows into columns. You have seen already. And the D type can be can be either int or what? Float. What is in the bracket? Default. You have seen by default, no? Yes. What you have seen, I am writing that only. There is no chance of forgetting at all. Because my sir is showing example, concept, documentation. First and source is showing. Right? Where is the question of difficulty, guys? This is about which concept? Identity. Well, now I want a flexible identity matrix. Flexible identity matrix. Look at. This is the total India. This is the total India. In India, principal diagonal elements. You recognize the upper level. You recognize the lower level. In Telangana state, I want to prepare in Telangana state only I want to prepare the principal diagonal elements, and then upper and lower I want to prepare. In below or upper, I want to prepare the unit matrices. So it is a flexibility. I mean to say n into m, number of rows into number of columns. Number of rows into number of columns. N is different and m is different. Can I prepare the identity matrix? Number of rows and columns are completely different, guys. I want to prepare what? Identity matrix. Number of rows and columns are same. N represents N and M, where N and M are called what? Equal. But my intention is what? N and M are different, but I want to prepare what? Identity matrix. That is called my function. Beautiful function. Regularly asking question. What is that function name? I. Spell out. I. I means not you. E-Y-E. Spell out. Right. So, now, come to the point of it. So, now I am going to say syntax. My dear students, syntax. Did you remember yesterday's syntax? H stack, V stack, everything you remembered. Parameters you remember. No, nice. You forget. Okay, no problem. You go on forgetting. I'll go on explaining. I am writing. N comma M is equal to none. N comma M is equal to none, comma K is equal to 0, and D type is equal to something. D type is equal to none. Something I am writing. Don't worry about all the things. I will explain one by one. Sir, how to remember all the parameters? That is called your talent. Doctor remember everything and is solving every problem. His fees is 3,000 per consulting. One doctor fees is only 50 rupees. He is also MBBS. That person also MBBS. 3,000 consultant fees, 50 rupees consultant fees. Why 3,000? Expert. When any problem go there, immediately solved. Here any problem go, other problem created. He is a Shankar Dada MBBS. He is called Shankar Dada genius. You know that. That's why. Don't become Shankar Dada Python. You become what? Expert Pythonist. Okay, now? How do you know that? By remembering all the parameters. No doubt in that. Little difficult. But if you practice more and more, will you get it or not? Good. In your mobile, in settings, you remember all the settings, knowledge is there or not? How? Regularly you are following. But when you go this regularly in touch with the subject, you can follow. Correct or not, students? Yes. Go. Now I am talking about the I function. There is no tension at all. What is N? What is M? What is K? What is D type? No tension at all. I'll show everything for you. Let's go. Online students, ready to go? Now, creating an object of ND array, creating an object of ND array with what? I function. By using which function? I. Speak out, my dear students. Speak out. Speak out. What is the function? Right. My dear students, why I am saying speak out, speak out? But the moment when you speak out, it will go to the brain. And the brain can remember. If we maintain silence, silence will go to the brain. If we go to an interview, interview is asking, what will say? Brain will tell, don't speak. Silence. There is a danger. No, speak out. Now I'm going to enter into the place. A is equal to np dot I. np dot I. I am saying 3. I am saying 3. This 3, I of 3, it is also working like what? Identity of 3 only. Identity of 3 only. Exactly like this it will work out. See guys, look at and print of what? A comma type of A. A comma type of A. It is as good as similar to previous only. Correct or not? Well, please follow me. I will explain next. Next I will explain comma what? D type is equal to what? Int. Also gives you what? Same as identity only. Getting or not? Similarly, I will take the same thing. Here I am writing 4. I will write it 4. Int ND array only. See, ND array object is created. Now, principal diagonal elements are what? 1 only. What is the value I am passing? 4. What is the D type? That indicates N you know, and the next what? D type you know. What is N represents? Number of rows and what? Do you know? When you represent N value also can be taken as what? M. If you don't mention M value, N value can be taken as rows and columns. N value can be taken as rows and columns. N value can be taken as what? Rows and columns. Now I am specifying what? M. Be careful. Be careful. See students, I am going to take up next standard is what? One more thing I will show you. Then I will do the further. Let me take a big matrix. 6 I will take it. 6. Now students, carefully follow. This is my matrix. See, carefully follow. This is called what here? This is what is known as what? Everybody tell me. Principal diagonal elements in the matrix of ND considered as denoted by a letter called K. Denoted by a letter called K. Whose position is called 0. Whose position is called what? 0. What is the meaning of K is equal to 0? Make main principal diagonal is indicated with which letter there K. What is that K is called? Principal diagonal denoting variable. Whose default value is what? 0. That's why principal diagonal elements are what? Ones. Main principal diagonal is what? 1. Which is identified by which variable? K. What is the principal diagonal value inside? 0. That's called the index of principal diagonal is called 0. Yes or no? Now look at these elements which I am drawing with blue color. This is blue color elements are also having index. That index is -1. This is called -2. This is called -3. This is called -4. -4. This is called -5. Are you able to follow? And this above principal diagonal elements. This is called 1, 2, 3, 4, and then what? 5. Did you understand the K values? Come on, K is equal to 0 represents what? main principal diagonal element whose are called what? 1. Default value of k is what? 0. A is equal to -1, -2, so on, minus n represents what? Below principal diagonal elements whose elements are what? 0. A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. are what? Principal diagonal elements whose elements are what? 0. When you go for I function to test how you are good in the practical environment, they will ask you what k represents in I function. First of all, I function is not, don't know. What is k in I? You have to say principal diagonal elements by default pointing whose value is called 0. Below the principal diagonal elements are indicated by -1, -2, -3. Above principal diagonal elements indicated with what? 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the k possible values? Either 0 or -1 to -n or 1 to n. Did you understand? Can I move forward? Online students, is it clear for you? Is it clear? Respond everybody, my dear students. Well, now I am going to prepare a unit matrix at where by considering the principal diagonal as this one, by considering the principal diagonal as this one, I will consider this as a principal diagonal. What is the principal diagonal now shifted to? -1. -1 I am shifting. Can I shift it? Okay. And before shifting, I will write the same thing once again. Look at ma. Look at ma here. I will write here k is equal to 0. Actually, k is equal to 0, not necessary, but still I am writing. Even though you write k is equal to 0, it is called principal diagonal elements is k is equal to 0, pointing to the same answer only. See the output of it. Am I getting the same answer or not? That k is equal to 0, pointing to what? Principal diagonal elements. Can I go to next now? Well, take an example. Small example you take it. Small example you take it. What I am taking here, 4 you take it. 4. 4 means what? How many rows, ma? How many rows? 4 rows. What is the 4? First row, second row, third row, fourth row. First column, second column, third column, fourth column. What are the elements, students? 1, 0, 0, 0. What is this now? 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. This is called what here? K. K is equal to what? 0. My intention today is in this portion, I want to prepare what? Unit matrix. Wherever I like in this matrix, I want to prepare the unit matrix. Very, very important this is. So, I want to prepare. How do you prepare? Now I am going to write it. You write it as it is. This is going to be normal. Now I am going to write it. Here I am writing k is equal to what? 1, 0, -1 I am writing. -1. What is happening? K is equal to -1. Where is my k shifted to? My k shifted to this location or not? My k shifted to that location. That time what will be the answer, please? What is the principal diagonal first of all? First of all, this is the question now. This is my answer, right or not? First you take like this. You take like this. This is my value. This is my values. Now I am going to write this is my value. What is my k is equal to? Where is my k is pointing to? This location or not? In that portion, anyhow, this is eliminated, students. Now the earlier this was the k is equal to 0. That was pointing. Now k is equal to 0. Now k is equal to what? -1. That time, what is the unit matrix prepared? In this place only unit matrix prepared. In this place, if you want to prepare the unit matrix, how it is prepared? In this place, if you want to prepare the unit matrix, how it is prepared? There it is going to take k is equal to, in this place, if you want to prepare, what will be happening? You just see. First of all, are you getting me? So what is the principal diagonal elements? In this case, it is prepared. It is going to become what? 1, and next is called what? If you want to prepare the principal diagonal element, in this place square matrix to be considered or not? How it is considered? That is the question mark there. Anybody can answer my question? What is that answer now? In this place only, principal diagonal place only, it is going to be considered. See the answer now. What is happening now? In this place, what is becoming? This entire thing becomes what? 1 or not? And this unit matrix is formed here or not? This place is formed. In this case, what is happening? When k is equal to -1, total become what? Principal diagonal elements 1. Below this is known as what? Below of that. And these are all called what? Above. These things are considered as above elements, these things are. That means I am providing the flexibility in providing unit matrix. Wherever I like it, I can provide it. One more thing, you take it. What I am writing next? -2 I am writing. -2 means where it is coming. In this place, what is prepared? 1, 1 will come. 1, 1 will come. Try to run this. What is happening? In this place, what is coming? 1, 1. Is this become unit matrix or not? So in this case, and all the above things are called what? All the above things are zeros are there. Below this is available. Last and final. I'm going to write it. Here I'm going to write it. -3. What is happening? -3. What is happening? Last one is available. If I exceed it, -4, if I write it, completely 0 will be there. Completely 0 will be there. Because there is no -4 now. Completely 0 will be coming. Are you able to follow? Getting or not? Next, I will go for something like this. Come on, shift. K is equal to what? 1 now. K is equal to 1. What is happening? See that. Earlier, this is a 0th value. Now it is becoming what? 1. In this place, all ones are there. Now I will write it. 2 I will say. 2 I wrote it. Now I got it. 2 place. Last and final. I am writing 1. Now I am writing 3 I will write it. Last place is called what? 1. This is about what? K value specified and then n value specified. Now I will go for specifying what? N and M I will specify. N and M I will specify. Online students, I hope you are following me. Now I will go to A is equal to NP dot I. I'll say 4, 3. 4, 3. 4, 3 I am writing. D type is equal to what? 0. D type is equal to what? Int. What happens here? First of all, what is the significance? What is this matrix arrangement? You try to draw roughly and to recognize what is the value coming. This is 4 rows. First row, second row, third row, and 4 rows. What this is called? First column, second column, third column, fourth column. What is this now? 4 rows and this one. From 4 into 3, what will be the number of elements? 12. Out of 12, what is the possibility of I function is doing? Creating an identity matrix. Creating an identity matrix of 12. What is the possibility? Above this 12, 16 is coming. 16 means 4 into 4. Identity matrix means rows and columns must be same. What is the possibility after 12? 13, there is no perfect square. Correct or not? 15, no perfect square. 16, 4 into 4. Below 1 is what? 9. 9 means what? 3 into 3. What is the best possibility to prepare? 3 into 3 is best possibility. 4 into 4 totally you cannot prepare. Yes or no? Tell me now. What is the 3 by 3 matrix? Is a unit matrix which is going to come. Come on, prepare. What is my K position is pointing to? 0. 0 means what is the value coming over there? 1. Good. What is this matrix? Please remember. 3 by 3. What is this now? 0, 0. What is this now? 0, 1, 0. What is this now? 0, 0, 1. Here something is left out or not? These are placing automatically what? 0. And fourth also going to place what automatically? 0. These things are extra placing what values? Zeros. Did you understand? Even though you have written 4 comma 3, out of 12 elements, what is the possibility of square matrix? 3 by 3. In that portion, what is prepared? Unit matrix or identity matrix will be prepared. This is what is the matrix we are getting out of this rectangle matrix. I hope you got it. Got it or not? So let us see the answer. See the answer, students. Online students, I hope you got it. Print off A and see the answer now. Observe this answer. Are you getting this or not? Come on. Here you are getting what? This principal diagonal elements. Principal diagonal elements. And rest of them are what? 4 into 3 only. 4 into 3. Maybe I took it some extra. I think so. Actually, 4 into 3. 4 rows. And how many columns? 3 columns. I drawn something extra, I think so. Here what? 1 0 0 and 0 0 1 0. And what is this? 0 0 1. Extra what is created? This 0 only created. I think you are following. Now, go to the next one. I am writing here 4 comma 5 you take it. 4 comma 5. 4 comma 5 means what will come? 4 into 4. 4 into 4 will come. 4 into 4. This place only. This place only 4 into 4 is created. And rest of them are filled with what? 0. Are you able to follow? Next I am going to take it. Next I am going to take it. 4 comma 5. And I am writing k is equal to what? Minus 1. K is equal to minus 1. Come on, have a skeleton. Have a skeleton. How many rows? 4 rows. 4 rows. 4 rows. How many columns? 5 columns. Okay. Now what is my K? This is called K. This is called K, right or not? And what is this indicates? This indicates principal diagonal elements or not? And this is starting from where? First element. These are called first elements. K is equal to 0. What is this element is? 0. And this is called what? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. In this place only what is prepared? Unit matrix. Come on, what is this now? 1, 0, 0. Next, 0, 0, 0. Next, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0. What is this now? 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. What is this now always? Like this. This is comes under what? Minus 1. Minus 1. And this is considered as which matrix here? Unit matrix. And this type of question will come in interview point. Many times the people, even the student who completed data science and they will facing an interview, first round is always on numpy, pandas, matplotlib. After that algorithms they will ask. KNN algorithm, decision forest algorithm. They will ask supervised learning algorithm, unsupervised learning algorithms, reinforcement learning algorithms. They will ask. Algorithms remembering is very easy, but this practical environment is very important. Look at that now. Are you able to follow this? Come on. So this is the one I got it. And this is a portion you got it. And rest of them are filled with what? Zeros. Zeros. I hope it is clear. And last and final, I'm going to say, something I am writing, say something 10 comma, some 5 comma, k is equal to 1. K is equal to 1. See that carefully. 10 rows and what? 5 columns. From where it is starting from? From where it is starting from? Minus 1. In minus 1 means this place only you have. This is only called which matrix? Unit. Above and below are completely what? 0. You change it to what here? Like 5 comma 10 you write. 5 comma 10 you write. 5 comma 10 you write. And see this data also going to contain. All of them are zeros. And this part only, this portion only you take it. Always considered as what? Square. And rest of them are filled with what? 0. This is called flexibility to which function? Identity function. I hope you are following. And all of a sudden, if I take it to what one you take it, one, that matrix is shifted to the above. That matrix is shifted to the above. it came to this place. This is going to become what? What it is going to become? Principal diagonal. This matrix is considered as which matrix? And rest of them are 0. And rest of them are called what here? Zeros are going to come. And this is comes under which function? I function. Online students, go to the place. Now I am showing the help of it. Help of np dot what function? I. See students, come on, start with help on function I in module numpy. Come on, I n comma m is equal to none, k is equal to 0, d type class float or beginning classes. Order is C. That is called what? Column format. Don't worry about order. I'll explain in the further. Never bother about the C and all those things. Come on. Return a 2D array with ones in the diagonal and zeros elsewhere, everywhere. N represents what? Number of rows. M represents what? Optional. I may pass it, I may not pass it. If I pass it, different, irregular, there is rectangle matrix. Number of columns in the output. If none, default value what? N only. Did I explain that N or not? Yes. K int index of diagonal is 0 default. Refers to the main diagonal. A positive value refers to the upper diagonal. A negative value represents to what? Lower diagonal. -1, -2, lower diagonal. A positive value represents what? Upper diagonal. D type represents that. Order, this never, don't worry about it. They are saying something like C language style, Fortran style. This never bother about, my dear student. But you don't worry. In one moment, we'll make it clear. Understand? This is about, and it is going to give you return D is called what? Identity matrix with what? ND array of which shape? N into M shape. Got it or not? And which is also called what? So identity matrix flexibility will be provided by what? I function. And very frequently asked question is I function, they will ask you. NP I D type is equal to int. NP I 3 k is equal to 1. This is going to be 1. Two examples. Even you see the documentation, only two examples are there. You can't practice many examples. But you have to sit properly. Sitting like a bus passenger. So coming to the point back, are you able to follow this? Number of examples. After going to home, open the documentation, see the notes, write the notes, practice it. 11 o'clock class is over. Practice up to 2 o'clock. Then do some other. That is the way to do it. Are you able to understand this I function? Right. Online students, now I am moving to the further. How many functions you know to create an object of ND array? So far, array of a range of zeros of, ones of, full of, identity of, I of, right. Some of the girls are not saying anything and looking like a statues. I'll take you to the picnic to the next Saturday. In the Hussain Sagar, in a Hyderabad, one statue is there. I'll show you. That girls will watch the statue. There only they will do like this. Once we come to the class, you have to speak. If you don't speak, almost equal to that statue only. Without speaking, you will not get chance to face an interview also. Even if you face it, when you open your mouth, international English will come out. International English, did you understand? International English means your English is not your control. You will speak whatever you like it. Intention, fear, forgetting, everything. That's why speaking in the class is compulsory. That is our classroom style. In other classrooms, not even open their mouth. Why? That's all. Now come to the point of it. Now linspace, all those things explain. Now I am entering into the next concept called what? Submodule I am going to discuss. Submodule. What is that? Random module. Random module. Nirakar Behra. 10 approaches completed. Now I am going to the further. Don't worry about it. I'll give the notes for you. This notes I will send you. Go. Next is called what? Randint. Random. normal, rand, uniform, shuffle. I will write one more also. One more also. If you have the, what is that? Choice. Choice. This also I will write it. Right. Aziz Khan. Right. Okay. My dear student. Thank you. So now let us move to the further. Don't read out. See the notes. Okay. Fine. So I am going to say students will praise. It is a natural. Because once a teacher teaches great subject, definitely they will praise. Correct or not? So, but so many prizes I want to get from you. I want to win your heart daily. That I said in the beginning of my Python day demo level only. Right or not? In our Python day one, how we started, day last also will the same concept with high end level I will discuss. Even in NumPy pandas also, very high end I will take it. Provided if you read my notes. If you don't read, I can't do anything. You can't do anything. You attend the same topic everywhere else, and you will get always this class, this class, this class. Why? I'm showing everything practically. Theoretically, if you read, you are almost out of order. Nothing will come to you. All NITs, IITs, triple ITs, specially they are training on coding. Specially training on coding. That's why placements are coming. Correct or not? So, coming to the next module called what? Random. Shall I? Right. Now I am entering into the next stage is called what? Next stage is called what? NumPy module. So here random number generation, random number generation, random number generation, random number generation concept in NumPy module. NumPy module. Let's start with the subject. In NumPy module, see students, in NumPy module, we have a submodule. We have a submodule called what? Called what? Random. Random. Spell out random. What is NumPy module? In that module, what is the submodule? Random. Sir, how to import, sir? Example for importing directly. Import NumPy. NumPy. No? NumPy. I say. Next after that, I will write it. Right. Okay. Okay, Ma Devi. Okay. Most welcome to my class. Okay. Thank you, Ma. Now come to my class. Most welcome to my class. Now I'm going to say import numpy. What I'll write? Variable name is equal to numpy dot random dot function name I will write or not? Function names I will write it. Random also will contain what? Function name. Simple student. This is called what? Your bag. This is your bag or not? Laptop bag, laptop bag. Inside the laptop bag, girls, you see, inside the laptop bag, there is a laptop is there. In the another place, there is one more is there. There is their girls' purse is there. Purse is there. Purse. What is this? They need to go to outer module, inner module, and inner module so that they can access this. Correct or not? What is a numpy? Outer module. What is random? In the module, what is this? Function name. Function name that is called. Are you able to follow? Right. In another way, if you want, another example is what, from, from numpy, import, import what? Random. Import random. What is numpy? Model. From that, what I am importing? Random. In that random, I will write variable name is equal to, simply I will write what? Random dot function name. That is also one more way. Already I explained this from import explained or not? Totally 7 syntaxes explained. One of the syntax is that. Correct or not, guys? One more way is what? With alias name for the submodule. With alias name for submodule. As what? Or I will write what? R dot function name of. These are the ways to go for submodule importing. This concept we used to discuss as a part of my class of Python in this 7 a.m. modules concept. Under that, number of approaches to reuse by using import, by using from import. With import syntax number 1, syntax number 2, syntax number 3, syntax number 4. For what? Import. From import, second approach. Syntax number 1, from module name import. Next is syntax number 2. Syntax number 3 called what? Star approach. 4 syntaxes with import, 3 syntaxes with from import, 7 syntaxes. In real time, we'll come across this 7. Last one is not recommended to take in real time programming because when you say star, it is importing what? Not only the current one, you will get unnecessary things also. Memory will become waste. That's why when you go for taking any importing, you are importing the required things only. Uninterested things, you don't go for it. Are you following me? You want 20 chocolates. What are you doing? From module name, from shop, import, star. Star means what? All. Will you buy all the things from shop? From shop, import Cadbury silk. I will get only that chocolate. From shop, import Kit Kat. I will get it. Whatever you want, I'll get it. I want both the chocolate. From shop, import Kit Kat, comma Cadbury, comma what? Cadbury Oreo. I want all. 3 things I want. Whatever you want, you will do. All these things you know. With alias names you want, you can go for that also. Correct or not, students? Right. That is the point. Now I am going to say in random module, in random module, in random module of numpy module, we have the following functions. We have the following functions. We have the following functions. What are those, students? I am explaining. Now I am writing. Number 1 is called randint. Spell out. I'll explain each and everything so perfectly. I will explain. Randint. Next I am going to say what you know. Rand. Spell out. Rand. I will take it as next third one. Uniform. What is the next? Uniform. Fourth is called what? Rand N. Spell out. Rand N. Next, fifth one is called what? Normal. Spell out. Normal. Sixth one is called what? Shuffle. Spell out. Shuffle. Seventh one is called what? Choice. 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 These are the functions in which module? Random module. Of which module? What is the syntax for accessing randint speed? You tell me. Numpy dot random dot randint. What is the syntax for shuffle? Numpy dot random dot shuffle. I'll go for it. Each and everything I will explain in detail. Shall we start it? Yes. If you remember all these functions, one day you are become superpower. Remembering every function and going to an interview. When they ask the question, I'll show the coding. Industry need coding, theory, coding. Of course, I am explaining concept plus syntax plus example. Online students, are you able to follow? Now I am going to enter into the random. First of all, sir, what is the use of random number generation in my real time? Take an example. You are going to an SBI ATM. You are entering 12,000 to withdraw. The moment when you choose withdraw option 12,000, what you will get it? OTP will come or not? To your mobile, OTP will come or not? Up to 10,000, no OTP. Earlier, 10,000 OTP is there. More than 10,000 OTP will come. Is the OTP you designed already? You know already. You are getting randomly. What is that random number OTP? 4 digit, 5 digit, 6 digit? 4 digit. Sometimes 5 digit, sometimes 6 digit. If you tell me 4 digit OTP, I will design my app in such a way that 4 digit OTP I will send. Yes or no? You take Gmail verification sometime. Gmail verification. They are saying, yes, I am. You are saying na in your mobile for testing whether you are an authorized user or not. What is coming? G hyphen. Some number will come or not? Is the number already you know? No. That is coming what? Randomly. Random number generation of which digits? 5 or 4 or 5 or is it coming according to my requirement or not? I will give you that what? Random number OTP. For security purpose, random number generation is required. Are you getting, students? One more time, I want to download my Aadhaar card. When I'm giving some downloading facility for you, I will get what? I will give you some capture code is coming or not? What is that capture code? Is it expected already or you are getting dynamically? How to generate the capture code? Please write a Python program to generate the capture code in my application development. How do you do this? How do you do these examples? By using random. Are you following? Sampling techniques. Getting up? So anybody ask you what is the use of random module? For generating some sort of security purpose, random values are required, either in terms of numerics or in terms of alphanumerics or in terms of alphabets, uppercase, lowercase, or whatever you like it. For this purpose, I need what? Random kind of things. And one more example I will tell you. And what is statistical example? Let me tell you. Suppose I collected all my 200 offline students and 381 online students, 382 online students. I will take. I will take all these people. I want to measure the average height of the girls, average height of the boys. And you following my case? Are you following? Average height of the boys, average height of the girls. What is the concept you using? In our science and in our normal thing, are we deciding that factor or not? How do you decide? Large samples are collected. I will draw one type of what? Normal distribution diagram I am going to write. Normal distribution diagram I am writing. Normal. Observe. Here normal. Normal is not normal. Normal is so great. I will draw the diagram. I will find out the many people normal height, many people will fall under one value that is taken as a standard value. They decide that that is called what? Normal height of somebody or normal height of somebody. Are you able to follow? WHO organization, you take it. These are all called case studies implementations. You take a person's with what? Normal blood pressure and high and then low. How they decide it? They will study on what? Healthy people. They will study on above some age and below some age. They will decide some normal rating or not. Are you following? So the medical ranges are also called what? Normal distribution concept. That is going to be decided by using what function? Normal. Next, coming to uniform kind of thing. Uniform. What is that uniform? I want to decide. You take, you have written all entrance test you have written. I want to go for some cutoff. I want to decide. Cutoff. Cutoff marks I want to decide. 100 marks paper I gave. Or some 300 marks paper. JE mains you take it. I want to take it. What I want to take it? I want to decide the cutoff. To do justice to the many people. I will take many people are falling under which category. Uniformity of marks will be maintained what? I will take it as a cutoff to help to more number of people. Are you able to follow? If I take 250 as a cutoff, what will happen? Most of the people are going out. So that uniformity means what? Uniformity means a standard value which is going to come out. You take one more example. In probability case, you take it. When you take a coin and when you hit, what is the chances of getting either a head or tail? It means either head will come or tail will come. Uniformity is there. Is both of them will come? Come on. No. There is a fault tolerance is also there. What is the fault tolerance? Suppose when I hit the coin in a sand, for example, in a surface called sand, there is a chance of vertically standing or not. No head, no tail. That is called a fault tolerance. That is different story. Are you getting? When you take a deck of cards, yes, king, some heart will be there or not? How many are there? Four. Four are there. You know that I think so. What is that? That is also comes under what? Uniform distribution. That is going to come to what function? Third. And rand and uniform. Rand, n and normal. These are all comes under that level of applications. And don't simply like rand into all these things. If you learn normally like academics, nothing will happen. Suppose when I go to an interview, they are asking, draw a normal distribution curve. Well curve, you write it. And they will give some samples for you. Find out the normal distribution of this value. How to find that? There is a formula also. Xi minus mu by sigma. Sigma and all those things is standard deviation. Mu is called what? Mean. You know this? You studied already? Studied? Mira. Studied? Come to the point of it. No problem. I'll show you one by one. Let me. This will come in where? This will come once again in where? Data visualization place it will come. Matplotlib is there now. In the Matplotlib, I am showing the normal distribution. Uniform distribution also I am going to do with the calculations. Okay, now students, let us move to the randint. So what is the, for my satisfaction, you tell me, two distributions are there. One is normal distribution, one more is uniform distribution. What is the normal distribution cases, for example? If I collect some samples, on an average, how many samples are matching to some common value? That is called what? Normal distribution. This is also known as Gaussian distribution, we can call. Uniform distribution. It is nothing but what? Continuity maintained by how many people? Continuity. Like shares, you take it. Trending, continuous trading is going on up to what interval? That is going to be taken as what? Continuity. I will explain once again in detail of it. Right now, don't worry. Go to what next? Randint. Now, Randint I'm going to take up. Suppose I want to develop an ATM application. I want to give one OTP for you. How can I give OTP? What code I have to write it in a simple practical point of it? Which function? Randint. Now I'm going for Randint. So what is the syntax of Randint I'm taking? Under the Randint, I'm taking here numpy dot. What is this now? Random dot. Randint. Randint of value I'm taking. What is that value? I will tell you. Next, I will take it. Next, I will take it. One more thing I am going to. Numpy dot. I will write it. This is going to give you what? 1D. One dimensional it is going to give you. I am going to give you. It will give you the random number between what? 0 to 0 to what? Value minus 1. Any random number will come. From where? 0 to what? Value minus 1. Next, I am going to write it. Next, I am going to write it. One more kind of thing. What is this now? Rows, and the next is what? Columns. It is also known as what? Start and stop. Start and stop. This is going to give you what? 2D. 2D. Next, I am going to take up one more kind of thing. Numpy dot. Numpy dot. What is the next? Random dot. What is this next? Randint. Randint. What are you saying? Rows. Of course, it is called what? Columns. Here I am writing number of matrices, number of matrices, number of matrices, comma. What is the next? Rows, and next is called what? Columns you are giving. Let me go to that. This is known as what? 3D. 3D. Are you able to follow? So let us start about. In general, official syntax is what you know, students. This is a practical example I said. Of course, the same thing as matching here. I am writing here numpy dot randint of randint of. I am saying d0 comma d1 comma d2 comma so on what dn. These are all called what? Values. That can be a single value, that can be a two values, that can be three values. Like this, I can say. Let me go to the randint. Help you go for it. Help. Start a. Come on now, say. Come on, students. Help of np dot. First of all, okay, let it be. Help of np dot random dot randint. Randint. What a beautiful subject. Help on built-in function in where? Randint. Randint. Randint method of numpy dot random state instance. This you'll just forget about it. Come on, randint. What is this? Low, high, size, D type. What is this low? By you need to pass. High is called what? Optional. That is called what? Of what here? Value. Are you following? Next after that, what are you passing? Low I can pass and then high also I can pass. Size also I can mention it. Size also I can mention it. Returns random integer value from where? Low. Inclusive. To what? High. Exclusive. That is 0 to value -1. Are you able to follow, students? Now come on to students. Low int represents. Next is called what? High represents this. Next I'm going to take up. Size represents how many types of values you want. D type represents. I'm writing here. And C finally returns what? ND array object. Also you will see. Let me go to the examples and everything. Let's start here. Go to the place. Here I am going to enter into this place. Now this is comes under separately. I will give you identity, identity, and next is what? I'm just giving this one, and I'll go to the new Jupyter notebook, file, new notebook. Now I'm going to take up random kind of things. I'm going to say create an object of what? ND array by using the functions of what? Random module. Which module function it is? Randint. Come on, fast. Import or come on, import numpy as np. Okay, come on. A is equal to np dot random dot randint of what? 10. What is the meaning of 10? Any number comes between what? 0 to 10. Any random number can come. Random number means what? I am specifying up to what number you want. 10. 10 inclusive or exclusive? Exclusive. Print this A. Print this A. Comma type of A. What is the type of A? Quickly. Is it ND array or int data? Is it ND array or int data? Huh? ND array. Okay. It is called what? See that. What you said is the wrong answer. See that. What is that? 9 is coming. Single value which is going to come. Which type? Int. ND array will come. ND array will come. Don't worry. Next I am going to take up. One more time you run it. Will you get the same number? Will you get the same number? No. You will get some different number. 4. Actually, you did not expect. Again, you run it. It is going to give you what? Some other number will come. You go on pasting it. And don't think that same number is coming again and again. 3 is coming. Randomly, it is going on coming some number. Are you able to follow? Last and final. Sir, take one big number. Take one big number. What is that now? 10,000 you take it. I am expecting what? One number. One number I am expecting. One random number I am expecting. What is that? Same answer. This answer is coming. A 4-digit number is coming. This is a number it is coming. One more you go for it. One more number is coming. Is it not called random number? If I write my Python code, that will be sent as OTP to any of the destinated device. Next up, this is syntax number 1 called value. One more syntax I am going to write it. What is my syntax? I want the random number between what? 10,000 to what? 10,000. But I fixed between 1,000 to 10,000. Are you following? So, come to the point back. This is a number. Second syntax I am talking about it. Like this, I am trying to enter into this. See that numbers are very wide in range. You are going to get some different numbers. 10 means what? It is very close. Very close means there is a chance of repeating the number. But here it is going to be different numbers are coming. Are you able to follow? This is called what here? Randint. Now I am going to mention. What is that now? Rows and columns I am going to take out. Shall I go for rows and columns? Yes. Be careful. I'm going to write it. Same kind of mechanism. How I'm mentioning it, you see. I'm going to write it. This is the one I'm taking, comma, value low and then high. Low and high. See, low and high. Here I am going to take. I will connect to my subject also. Low and high. Size is equal to what? None. Earlier you said none. That's why it is giving what type? Single value. Now I am specifying the size. How I am specifying the size? You see that I am writing 3 comma 3. 3 comma 3 I am writing. 3 comma 3 I am writing. What is coming you see? Are you able to follow? What is this 3 comma 3? I want 9 random numbers within what? 1000 to 10,000. I want 9 random numbers in the matrix form with what? Between these numbers. Are you able to get it? Yes. This is called what? Rows and columns. Next, you try to run again. Again, I will get some more kind of values which are not similar. Which are not similar. You got it or not? I will write it next one. I will write it next one. What is that? I am writing 3 comma 3 comma 3. What is that? I want 3 matrices, each one 3 rows and 3 columns. Between what? 1000 to that. If you want, you can change it to what? 10 and 20. 10 and 20. Will 20 will come up? Come on. Now, how many total elements? Total elements, how many guys? 3 into 3 into 3. 27 elements will come. See that now all the values are lying between what? 10 to 20. 20 is nowhere else available. Are you getting or not? This is called which function? Randint. What is the size here? 2 by 2. What is the size here? 2 by 3 by 3 that is. That is a 3D. This is called 3D. Are you following? Next, I want just what? I want just what? Like this I am writing. Like this I am writing 4. What is the meaning of 4? 4 random numbers I want in 1D format between what? 10 to 20. 10 to 20. Again you try to run. Again you try to run. This is called what? The value like this. Are you able to follow? So what is randint used for? Generating either a single random number or a 2D random number or 3D random numbers or flatten the 1D random numbers also, you will get it. Did you understand the syntax? So if I say only the first value like this, only the value if I say 0 to value minus 1, 0 to value minus 1, now I'll bring this syntax. I'll bring this syntax. This is the beauty of it. So overall together, the syntax is going to be, the overall syntax is this one. That is what the syntax, diagnosing the syntax. Did you understand the parameters? No doubt in that. Remembering parameters require adventurous job. If you remember it, great. Suppose if you forget, help I am showing or not. Once you get the job, you forget everything, no problem. But before the job, you have to remember. What can we do? You tell me. Once you get the job, forget everything. Help is there now. You are an employee. But before the job, if you forget, you will become senior citizen. 100%. Girls, senior citizen charges free already. Now coming to the point of it. Are you able to understand? Now, Srikanth, can we use help and find out parameters? Here, already, out parameters also giving. Out parameters means what it gives. Either int value. Int value means for single value. Or what next? ND array of int. ND array means 2D, 3D, n number of dimensions. Everything is perfect. Correct now? Shall I move forward? Did you understand the meaning of this random module? How many functions are there in that? Randint, rand, uniform, randn, normal, shuffle, choice. Now I'll go to what? Rand. Next one. This randint is strictly generating which values? Integer values only coming. Random integers only coming. But I want what? Random floating point values I want. Between what? Random floating point values. Random floating point values will be there. Between what? 0 to 1, 0 to 1, 0 to 1. 0 excluding, 1 is excluding. Between 0 to 1 means what? Fractions will come. Fractions will come. That is called what? Rand. Uniform. This is going to give you random floating point values between the specifying mechanism of what? Low and high. Low and high. Low and high. With the size. With the size like this. Low, high, size. With what values? Floating point values will come. 10 and 20 I will write it. Between 10 and 20 what will come? Floating point values will come. Are you following? 2D you want, 3D you want, ND you want, that many will come. Are you following? What is the difference between rand and uniform? Rand will give you the floating point values between what? 0 to 1. Floating point values will come. And random, this one will give you what? Random floating point values depends on the user choice. That I will tell you. So it is time is almost over. This I will tell you in the tomorrow class. Because even if I go faster, it will give a problem because I want to show you some distribution concept also. You just look at here. I want to show you this type of diagrammatic format. You look at this is called what? Uniform distribution. This is called what? Normal distribution. And whatever the values are coming with what? Rand, rand and uniform, the values will be shown like that. Whatever the values will come with what? Rand n and next is what? Normal. This will be shown like that. If I am asking rand n and then rand n normal, and I will say draw the graph, I will say. If I don't tell that graphs, when that question will come in interview, what you will do? Correct or not? If you learn more, if they ask some sub questions, you will happy. When they ask more questions, definitely where is my sir? Left side, right side, no sir is there. That's why you have to learn beautiful subject. Are you following, students? This explanation I'll give you in tomorrow class. So, Sayed, can you show your notes? And one more thing, students. Today, I am not going to share the notes in Google link. Google link I am not going to share today. I am sharing in officially the link is created. That link I am not going to show you. Those who already had a registration in my batch, those students only will get the notes from today. I am not going to keep the notes in Google link. There is an official Google Drive link, Google Classroom link is created. That link only you will get it. For more details, offline students, you contact to what? Admin is there, you contact. There may be a scanner is kept in that. And online students, you contact to online admin. They will give you the link by verifying your payment slips and all. Okay. I am not going to keep your data in the regular Google link. I am going to keep it into Google Classroom. Thank you, students. Online students, you hold on. I'll clarify your doubts. Thank you, students. All the best.